Ryuki, Blade, Deco, Gotchard, Ultraman Deco. What do they all have in common? Cards. So are cards really a good thing or a bad thing for tokusatsu? Well, let's talk more about it, shall we now? Alright, so yes everyone, Kochi caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Tokukatsu channel. We'll talk about Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Super Sentai. It has all your tokusatsu stuff, so subscribe if you want to hear me talk about this more, and also like this video if you like it, and let me know your comments in the comments below because I like to read your comments, okay? I try to respond to all of your comments even though it might be a bit late, but I respond to all the comments where I can, okay? Alright, so let's talk about are cards the perfect gimmick for tokusatsu? Okay, so alright, when it comes to cards, I'm gonna be like very honest here. I love collecting cards. Pokemon cards, Digimon cards, White Swatch, Vanguard, Magic the Gathering a bit. Okay, I love collecting cards here because to me cards are like a little, okay, it's like a small print. Okay, like even for Pokemon cards, I love to collect like even the common cards because I always like to collect it for the artwork. I don't go like, oh, I want the rarest card. Of course, the rare cards have very nice artwork and you know sometimes they're shiny and all those things here, but I love the common cards as well because it's a nice artwork of something they're like. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this is the same when I'm like, you know, collecting when I'm collecting like White Swatch and all. And this is where I tend to like, at least for card collecting, yeah, I tend to drop off when it comes like Vanguard because I don't watch the show. I don't have that link to the characters here. And yeah, I drop off like, I don't collect that much Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I'm gonna be honest here, I don't collect that much Yu-Gi-Oh! Aside from the first gen, yeah, because I didn't watch anime as much, so I don't have that feeling to like really collect them all, yeah. So once again, are cards like the perfect gimmick? As you can see, when it comes to tokusatsu, especially Kamen Rider, they keep on coming back to cards. It's like Ryuki. Oh, card gimmick. First card gimmick. That's so interesting, yeah. Blade. Oh, it's another card gimmick. Deco. We are going more card gimmicky. Yes, yeah. Alright. And the thing is, when it came to Deco, I feel like a lot of why Deco was like the way it is now is because they're selling it for the Gambarai game. Alright, so if you buy like the current Decade belts versus back then, the older original belts here, they all had like the Gambarai thing where you scan. Okay, so buying the Decade driver literally gave you like all the Gambarites for the base riders here. So I think that's a really good thing. And they're pushing something out, yeah. And at the same time, to get additional cards, you can play the Gambarite machines. You can also like buy the additional Decade toys that give you the cards here. So in a way, you're playing a game to get the cards. Okay, the cards have value, which is it works at the arcade machine. Does that make sense? Yeah. Ryuki and Blade, it was more of they just included in the DX cards. It wasn't like any, you know, I know yes they had like power levels put there and on here, but it was not any there's no such thing as, oh, I have this SSSSR card that's super important here. And it's a game breaker in the game, okay? Like, you know, a deal breaker in the game or whatever here. It's the meta. We don't have like this kind of meta in a lot of these games here. However, when I start looking at Gotchard, okay, I think it falls short on everything here. Okay, like we fall short on like can these cards be played? No. Okay, now like what I mean is playability of a game. No, yeah. Does levels equal to rarity? Technically X, yes, but everything else is just 1, 9, 5, 5. You know, there's like nothing there, and I feel like when it comes to cards, yeah, it's not just the it's not just I want to have like, you know, a nice artwork sometimes, yeah, but you want to be able to know what you're collecting. When I open a Gotchard booster pack, half the time I'm like, what is this Chemy? I don't even remember this Chemy's existence, yeah. I don't know how many of you have the experience where you go like, where did this Chemy come from? I have no thoughts on this Chemy, yeah. Okay, is this card useful? Because, you know, can I play this card or anything in the game? No, there's nothing yet. The card is useless. It's literally an artwork of something that I don't even have like any memory of, yeah. I mean, aside from the main forms like, you know, Hopper One, Steamliner, and let's be honest, even Gorilla Sensei feels kind of lacking. You get where I'm coming from? Like, I don't think the show does a good job in the sense that hey, we introduce each of the Chemys in each of the episodes. There's so many Chemys, like was it Deep Diver, the submarine one, yeah? I don't really recall it that well, yeah. Okay. And there was the Ant. Okay, Ant and the Wrestler. I remember Wrestler because of the Wrestler G episode, yeah, but the Ant? What is that? You get what I mean, yeah? I have no connections with you know, with any of the cards. And I feel like the cards in this time, at least for the cards, yeah, there is nothing that really you know, it really make them feel unique. Yeah. It just feels like, imagine you're going to play a Pokemon clone, okay, a Pokemon clone game, yeah. You go in and catch all the creatures, but you don't know who the creatures are, yeah. You, after a while, you go like, why am I catching anymore, yeah? You get what I mean? Alright, so I think a card gimmick works when the card is well developed. Okay, yeah. I think a card gimmick becomes very weak when the show doesn't develop it, yeah. When there's no use case of the cards, yeah. I know, so yeah, to me it's a very it's really disappointing. Okay, and I think it's also another thing where this time, if I correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but I think this is the first time that she's selling cards in the booster pack for Toku. Yes, yeah. And I think selling, okay, like set 0, okay, phase 0 for Gotchard, yeah, I think was perfect. Okay, you can go and buy one box and you literally have one of every card, yeah. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, you have so many SSR, parallels and all those things, yeah. Imagine you're a kid, alright, you want to go and collect. How much can you collect, yeah? Buying, you know, to the parents is, okay, I buy you one box, yeah. And you don't even have everything you want. Worst part, half the time when you open the packs, yeah, it end up with cards where, who the heck is this Chemy? I don't even know this Chemy, yeah. Was he even shown, yeah? I don't know. You see what I mean, yeah? Like, and then when I go to school, I can't even show off that common Chemy card, yeah, because who the heck is this Chemy, yeah? You get what I mean? Like, I feel they really missed the mark there, yeah. Like, if let's say, okay, I'll give you an example, yeah. If let's say they have created like a mini Pokemon game, okay, yeah, like imagine you go around, you can like catch Chemys on your phone like Pokemon Go, okay, yeah, maybe you reach a shop, okay, you can catch one Chemy here, reach a shop, you can catch one Chemy here, and each Chemy represents something different, you know, like some campaign of the Chemys. I think it'd be so perfect, even if it's just in Japan, okay, yeah, even if it's just in Japan, okay, yeah, I think the Chemys have so much potential to be a Pokemon knockoff. And I don't see that here, yeah. So, yeah, will cards really be the perfect gimmick for Toku stuff? In terms of toys and all, I think it's perfect, yeah. In terms of like selling, it's perfect if you add on more to it, yeah. Okay. Going back to these cards and all, yeah. I'm not sure about Japan specifically, yeah, but at least in Singapore, the only Chemy cards that really has value, yeah, is all the Legend Rider cards, yeah. Like the Legend Rider cards, everybody's like, yes, I want this rider niya. Okay, double sells for higher niya. Decado sells for higher niya. You get what I mean? Yeah, like we all want the rider. We don't really want the rest of the chemies niya. Does that make sense? Yeah, like that is what I find. I was like, it's really disappointing right now. It's really disappointing that the cards are being so undervalued in a way, yeah. Because they don't have any emotional attachment to it, yeah. I don't even know what I'm buying. You see, yeah. Okay, it's like, you know, you can go to the streets and say, oh, I want to buy this thing because it's a monster. That's it. You know, that is what I'm feeling from the chemies right now, yeah. Okay, so let me know in the comments what are your thoughts when it comes to, like, you know, cards. When it comes to, like, putting all this SSSSR into your, you know, into your booster packs and all, yeah. Do you really feel that excitement when you open it, yeah? When you open a pack, yeah? And you do not know, like, 99% of what's inside, yeah? Except the Legend Riders. The worst part, the Legend Riders are not even, like, core. Okay, maybe it's Kamen Rider Legend, yeah, but they're not a core portion of the main story right now, yeah. And that those cards are the most valued cards. Isn't that something wrong? Isn't that something wrong, yeah? And then the card gimmicks. Okay, I don't want to talk about, like, you know, the driver, whether the driver is nice or not, yeah. That's a different issue altogether, yeah. Good or bad, that's one thing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the cards. Especially Chemy cards. Are they really the perfect gimmick? Or do they just feel as underwhelming as I feel? Okay, so see you in the next video. Let me know in the comments and like this video, like it, and bye bye.